Teacher. Today I will present two important artifacts from the early China. Yeah, and the title is From the Ritual to the Power, Zhang Bronze and Queen Terracotta Army. And between them have the linking art, the culture, and the politics in the ancient China. Mm, there, I will show how this object reveals shifts in belief and power from the ritual ancestors worship to the imperial assertion, and what that shift tells us about the mandate of the heaven and the changing social priorities. And this project will explore two iconic the Chinese artifact, these techniques, politic meaning, and how they reflect change in the political and the spiritual life from the Shang to Qing dynasties too. First is the Zhang dynasty. The Zhang dynasty truly to the 1600 to the 1046 BC and is the best known for the ritual bronze production. Bronze vessels were central to state the ritual and the ancestor offering. They served as the both religious tool and the status markers. Rulers used the elaborate bronze in their ceremonies to communicate the divine favor and the social order, early expression of the political legitimacy that later tied into the idea of the mandate of the heaven. Here, and the Design Dynasty ancestor worship, the ritual of power, and the bronze metaphysiology used the bronze in the ceremonial, social weapons, and the jewelry too. About the Zhang bronze, it demonstrates the technical skill and the spiritual symbolism through the symmetrical pattern and also the elaborate motif. And it's also emphasizing the ritual as the means of the legitimizing authority too. The next one is the Qing dynasty. Fast forward to the Qing dynasty between to the 221 to the 206 BCE. Is the China politically unfilled under Queen Xin Huang? His rule emphasized the centralization and the legalist control. The emperor terms complex and including the terracotta army reflect those political aims. Monu- Monumental art created to project authority and secure the ruler powers even the dead. Yet the terracotta army as a term guardian as the representation of the military power too. About the Queen Terracotta Army is the thousand applied size soldiers house characteristic and realism in the armor, weapons, and the facial expression. According to the Smithsonian research, the figure were made with the mouth and the body in individually finished heads and limbs to create the unique face. And we have the comparison and the interpretation too. Uh, from the Zhang bronze is the like the ritual and the collective reverence and the spiritual authority, and the opposite that is the terracotta army. Yeah, it's like it demonstrates the political power, the scale, and the individual authority. Like after comparison to um, dynasty, we can see we can show that the shift from the spiritual and the ritual to the political and military military emphasis. And about the cultural impact and the legacy up to this dynasty, the influence on the later dynasties, the, and it's continued the traditional of the ancestor veneration is bronze, and the representation of the military power in the tomb art is the terracotta army, and the art as the reflection of the societal priorities. And this is the work site of the, and this is the answers are listed in the final slide in the MLA format, and include the access date as the required. Thank you for listening.